We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show, where our one rule is, remember, we never run. Tactically retreat, yes, but run, never. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and we're diving back into the lands of Scarabri and the original Bard's Tale, or the Bard's Tale Trilogy, that's been remastered for all of us. So hopefully you enjoy the adventure. It's going to be a weird one to try to keep compelling, but I will do my best. I say, the game's not unfun. I'm just not sure how much enjoyment you guys are going to have of watching me wander around and do stuff. Hopefully a decent amount. I think we can handle a few of these guys. Bunch of attacks, couple defends. Again, actually, no. A bunch of attacks. I'm going to cast our spell again, because we're doing good on the spell replenishment thing right now. So I think we're okay. Alright, we got a smack on the dwarf for 5, another one for 3, and one for 4. Now, I don't know how the attacks work. It could be they're all lining up different dwarves and attacking. Sometimes they're attacking the same one. That's why you see like certain amounts of points of damage, and things will die versus others not dying. It's a little weird. Okay, I think we can take them. Ooh. So Grady got slapped pretty hard there. Alright, so we're going to attack all the foes. If something dies, you don't cast on it. But if you cast a spell on, like a fix spell here that we're going to cast on Sir Grady, it will go through after the combat ends. So we killed him with a 7 smack. We hit him for a 4, and we killed him with a 6. And then we cast the heal, and then we get our reward. And a dagger, which is cool. I'm going to try not to sell anything for a while. Oh, see, we just sat there. I'm going to try not to sell anything for a while. That way we can gather up like additional equipment for the off chance, or the very probable chance, that all of us are going to die. And we're going to have to run with the B team, so to speak. I think we can just handle the gnomes. Let's see. We hit him for 5 and killed it. It smacked Marcus pretty hard for 7. We smacked him back for 3. We killed him with 6. And another 3. And Brian got hit for 5. Alright. So once again, just going to attack. I think there's one left. We're going to defend. We're going to cast. We're going to quick fix. And we're going to go to Marcus. And there it is. We hit him for 2 points au damage. And wow, 14. So Brian has a halberd. And the halberd's okay. It's good. The problem with the halberd, though, is it's like 1 to 16, whereas most of the others are like 2 to 8 or something like that. So you oftentimes get like a very... Well, it's a very wide range, right? You could do 1 damage, you could do 16. So oftentimes you'll stay on the low end of that. Other times you'll just absolutely obliterate things. So it really depends. Alright, empty buildings... I am attempting to start clearing out the map as best I can, but I cannot guarantee that it's going to happen. Alright, single gnome, that should be pretty easy for us. So Grady got slapped again pretty hard. Alright, now, you can indeed go to Omar and use this spell outside of combat as well to heal up Sir Grady. Okay, here we are. Manage your spell points carefully. Don't waste a spell if you can accomplish the same thing without magic. Torches, for example, often work as well as magic light spells. On the other hand, don't be shy about using magic in combat. When in doubt, blast them with magic. Yeah, your limited magic resources are rough. Now, they have places blocked off with statues. And statues, in general, are kind of rough to deal with and pretty hard to fight. They're like mini-bosses that basically block your way. But you have to actually fight them. It's a little weird that they're statues and they eventually fight back, but that's fine. Some thieves are rolling up on us. Alright, we killed one. El Cid got hit pretty hard there. Twice, apparently. We killed off 2. We'll finish these guys off. Defend, cast. Quick fix. And this one's going on to El Cid. That really wasn't that much to fix them either. So if we go here, we don't immediately get thrown into combat with the Samurai Warrior. We can leave or attack it. So we're going to leave. And essentially, we know that that is essentially what is guarding our way forward. For traversal, whenever you go into a building and you exit, you come out facing the opposite direction that you went in. If you wanted to turn around, say you're like, I don't need to go that way, you can do 2 left turns or 2 right turns. Or if you just hit the back button, which would be S, you immediately spin 180 and you go. You can't back up or strafe that I'm aware of. So, avoid traps. Higher level rogues are excellent at opening chests, but when in doubt, use the Trap Zap spell. Yeah, traps are pretty nasty. Alright, we can't get to that from this side. I don't think there's really like 100% a reason to necessarily go into all the buildings, but I do think there's loot that's going to be found in there. Oh, this might be tough. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright, we're going to attack the foes. We are going to use our arc fire on the barbarians. We are also going to hopefully be able to quick fix up on El Cid. See what happens. Barbarian just hit Marcus for 10. That was half his health. We hit for 3. We missed. Barbarian hit him for 5. We hit for 2. We hit for 6. Barbarian hit Sir Grady for 14. That's over half his health. We burned him for 4. We did kill one. And we threw a heal on El Cid. It's not looking good. I'm going to actually defend, probably? And maybe try hiding in the shadows. And we're also going to cast our fire again on the barbarians. And we are going to try to quick fix on, I guess, Marcus. We tried to hide, didn't work. Oh my god, El Cid just got nearly... Oh my god. Okay, we got 1 hit point left on Brian. We killed another one. We're looking pretty rough right now. I think we should try to run. We got a decent amount of money. We might be able to pull this. I mean, this is one of those situations where you probably don't want to do this. Gonna try to hide in the shadows again. Cast a fire. And quick fix up onto Brian. Unfortunately... Oh, Sir Grady got into the shadows. Omar's not very fast. Yeah, Brian's dead. So now our spell's going to fizzle. El Cid's dead. Marcus is not feeling super good. And now everybody is actually exposed at this point and could be attacked. But we're going to still give it a shot. Quick fix on to Sir Grady. And let's give it a shot. Killed one. Omar almost immediately died. Sir Grady, 7. Killed him. There's 1 left. What is he going to do to us? I say we just all out attack him. Marcus is somehow still alive. 1 point of damage, 2 points of damage, 5 points of damage. Alright, we land the attack with our... We did it! 1 point. We have 1 HP left to kill him. There we go. So 250 experience, 507 gold pieces. Yes, the dead people didn't get the credit for it, but that was still decent. And let's see how much healing the entire party is going to cost. 2,275. Super expensive. Definitely not worth us attempting that fight. But I want to show you guys, yeah, there's some real nasty things out there, and you do need to be cautious with whom and what you fight. It was a lesson I already knew, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I was like, I should run from this. This isn't going to go well. The good news is Marcus never died. Which means our song gets to keep going. We used a lot of magic. They will slowly replenish that as time goes on. And we have a decent amount of money now, so we can probably buy a couple of plate armor. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go to inventory for El Cid and for Brian the Fist, and double plate it up. And now we're at -1 AC, 0, 2, 6, and 6. Explore and map every square and every maze. There are magic... Oh, okay. We got attacked while we were reading. It's fine. Mercenary missed. We got our first attack, and we slaughtered them. There are magic mouths that give hints. There are one-of-a-kind magic items and spell regeneration zones. Oh, didn't know about that. Good maps will show you the logical spots for secret doors and secret rooms, too. Okay. So, I told you guys that I found out about the journal, right? Now, only the last few minutes to be playing before I began this. So, I was kind of traversing the map with this way. Pretty much how you would have done it in Days of Old, right? You had your little map there, you're moving around, you're doing stuff. I don't even know if the mini-map existed in Days of Old, maybe. But, I would try to figure out where I'm at. Again, we're somewhere over here right now. We're like hanging out in this general area. And we're exploring all that. So this is how I was doing it. But they've added the J, or the journal, which literally maps everything out, and it shows you what you haven't gone through yet, these lighter squares, and the ones that you have gone through, plus various things where you can actually hover over if you need to recheck any of the tips or hints, and it gives you coordinates. So this is, we'll say, very cheaty by comparison, but for those of you scoring at home, I do want to show you guys this real quick. I'm going to do a quick save. I am going to go back to the main menu. Say we were to start the game fresh. You can go into legacy mode. That is an option, and it's going to look very similar to what you had before. Choose legacy options, play like it played in the 80s. Individual inventory. I don't know what was there, what wasn't. No items in empty houses, save at guild only. So maybe all of these things were actually initially at the time. Songs and Tales of the Unknown and the Destiny Knight revert to having their strength vary with dungeon difficulty. Songs and Thief of Faith have their strength vary with the level of the bard that's singing it. So, full XP requirements, enable the full XP for the originals. Also, some exploits that helped with leveling, up to twice the XP needed for each level. Allow party attack to be initiated anywhere. Enabled shop buy and sell any charged item. All game events and battles are now redoable. So, if we started like this, yeah, it's fine. We're just going to hop in just for a few minutes. I just want to see what is actually available. Because I have not actually tested this. I thought this was something that you guys might be interested in. If you're like, oh, they've changed so much from the Days of Old. It's going to look different, sure. But we're just going to add the A-team and enter the city. Okay. There does not look like there's no mini-map. So there wasn't even a mini-map back in the day. The journal doesn't exist. This is gone. This is gone. So, yeah, you literally had to map this out probably with, like, graph paper if you wanted to actually do and accomplish anything. Again, I don't think much else is different. I'm sure there's some stuff, but... Sir Grady, why can't you attack? I don't know. That is interesting. It's discovered, and then we can just go through. Right, fight bravely. Probably hiding in the shadows again. I think we're kind of getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, sure. Arc fire. Do that. Cast a spell. Oh, we don't even have the healing spell. That's interesting. Did we start maybe at level 1? Seems like that might even be the case. Hey, he made it into the shadows. 3 points of damage, and we killed it. Yay! Marcus found a torch. And let's take a look. No, he's level 2. Pool gold, trade gold. Interesting. So, oh, he's got 123. Oh, maybe they all have 123. Oh, and then individual items in inventory. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I am very much, I appreciate the newer variant of the game with a lot of quality of life improvements. And yeah, it's definitely made the game easier, but you know, if you don't want that, you don't have to have that. If you want it to be like it was back in the day, how you remember it, you can have that with just the improved look and feel of moving around with it WASD and so on and so forth. So yeah, like I said, I'm 100% here for it. We took a little trip down memory lane. Apparently, there are more spells that we know, and who knows what all little advantages and disadvantages that we're experiencing. The place that you used to be able to save, you only used to be able to save at the Adventurers Guild. Now you can actually save anywhere, which is nice, especially for a YouTube or Let's Play series, as it were. Alright, battle with a mercenary. We should have that pretty easy. There's a 4-piece. Merlin's defended himself there. There's a 3-piece. El Cid dodged. And the kill from Brian. Alright. That's it. Empty building. Got some robes. Got a lamp. Got some chainmail. It's not too bad. Oh, some mad dog. I don't know about this. We should probably be okay. These are not as terrifying as the last things that kind of whooped us with the barbarians. These are a little bit easier to deal with. Alright, let's defend, and yes. 4 points of damage. I mean, they're going to hit us, most likely, but they're not going to do as much damage in general. Oh, a lot of misses. Alright. 7 points of damage. 2. It's less that they're going to hit us and do whatever. It's more that there was like 5 of them or whatever. It was the quantity over how nasty they are. Yeah, let's do quick fix. And we'll do it on Marcus. Yes. There we go. We found a halberd. Now, let's take a quick peek here. So we do 2 to 8 damage. He does 1 to 16, 2 to 8, 1 to 8. What is he using? He's using a mace. But I don't think he can use anything better than that. The halberd is for a warrior, a paladin, or a hunter. You add the monk into this. So we have a fire horn. It's unidentified special. I haven't used that yet. So I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I'd probably attempt to use it at some point. An empty building. I am in an empty building. Thank you for noticing. Alright, by the way, the tavern on Rakir Street is the only tavern that serves wine. And that wine goes down easily. You may wish to drop by to wet the whistle of your bard. Okay. I'm going to reread that because I think that's an important thing. It was too much random, specific information to not be important. You bet. By the way, the tavern on Rakir Street is the only tavern that serves wine, and that wine goes down easily. You may wish to drop by to wet the whistle of your bard. Good luck. All right, let's look at the cloth map. Raknir Street, Knight Archer, Marksman, Dilvish, Grand Plaza, I guess. Trumpet, Main, Sinister, Fargoer, Death Archer, Emerald, Probomite. That's it, right? Rakir. This is a tavern, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a tavern, I think. That's the... Alright. This is the blacksmith. That's tavern. Right above it is where we level up. Or we get promoted. This is the Adventurers Guild. This is the church. This is the samurai statue. This must be what's on the other side of the samurai statue. Okay. Can we make notes on the journal? No. Party, no compass. Party with a compass. Okay. Doesn't look like we can make any notes. Okay, that's fine. We'll cast a Port Arcane to teleport to anywhere. Oh my god. What? That's incredible. I hope we get that. Alright, so the other thing is we only start off with access to the first two magic classes of magician and conjurer. There's also a wizard and a sorcerer, and then I think an archmage or something. There's like 3 other magic classes that exist, I think. Or maybe the archmage is all of them combined. I don't know. See, we can sit there and talk about stuff too, and then combat's gonna happen. All right, we're up against a bunch of hobbitals, some hobbitations. All right, Sir Grady hit him. The hobbit missed. Hobbit didn't miss. Hobbit didn't miss again. We hit for 6. We hit for 4. Brian killed one. Hobbit hit again. Marcus is a little banged up. I suppose we'll throw a heal out. Our magic is fine. Attack, attack, attack. I'm going to use a fire on one of the 4 hobbits. Cast. Quick fix on Marcus. And go. We killed Sir Grady. He's our fastest. Brian got a big hit. Merlin murked one. We healed. And Elsid finished the last one. It's a good chunk. 58 experience, 365 monies. Alright. Seek out the review board. You need to visit there to be awarded new levels and spells. Let's actually show you where the review board is. So, right down here is the blacksmith. Right there. Right down here, the Adventurers Guild. I know we keep coming back to the spot. If you go north and you make a left, we'll deal with the single mad dog. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, right down here, this is the whatever they are, the High Council, whatever that place is that we needed to go to. And then here's another thing. If we needed to replenish our song amount, we go here. We have Marcus order a drink, and they're pretty cheap. Maybe don't get the ginger ale. I don't know. Maybe you can. I'm not real sure. Ale, beer, mead, foul spirits, all of those will do something for your bard and essentially allow him to continue singing his songs. We found a buckler. Oop. Locate traps, second sight, and sorcerer's sight. All identify traps within 30 feet. Trap zap spells disarm all traps within 30 feet. Oh, that sounds useful. We're getting a lot of stuff. Don't venture too far into any dungeon without your maximum spell points. A good rule is to leave a dungeon when you are down to 1/4 of your maximum spell points. That's fair. Because remember, spell points do not replenish inside of dungeons. Alright. We hit him for 4. Hit him for 2. We hit him. Ooh, we got hit for 11. Ouch. Okay, we killed one. We heard another one. Can we do this without Marcus getting killed? I don't know. Alright, Marcus is going to get healed. Yes. Alright. Okay, not too bad. That denotes that it's nighttime. So, if we go here, they'll say the review board is closed for the evening. Come back in the morning. We should not be out at nighttime. It is super dangerous. So, we're going to come back here. We could swap out characters if we wanted to. We could do a bunch of stuff here if we needed to. We're going to go back into the city. It's immediately morning again, and we're able to continue with our adventure without running the risk of getting absolutely obliterated at night because everything is super hard and really, really deadly. Wow. Spiders. Huh. Well, I did say fight. That's maybe a mistake. Hide in shadows. Cast spell on the fire, or on the spider. Cast fire on the spiders. Yep, words. I know how to speak things. It's good. They say I'm smooth and good with talking. Hey, made it into the shadows. We hit for 6. Marcus get hit for 7. I hit him for 1. Ouch. And he died. El Cid was about to get my heal, too. Marcus throws an axe at a spider and hits it for 20 points of damage, killing it. Omar cast the heal too late, and we burned a spider. Hey, alright, well, that's annoying. Don't you die, Marcus. Oh, Marcus threw his weapon, and that was actually his entire weapon. It's just gone now. Alright, we managed to kill it. So, hey, people leveled up, though. So Marcus threw his axe. And it's gone. Okay, that's good to know. Marcus, buy an item. War axe purchased and equipped. Okay, he's no longer punching stuff. And everybody but El Cid and apparently Brian managed to level up here. So we're going to go ahead and heal the entire party. As you see, 140. It's not good to have your people die. But the good news is we did level up with a lot of our folks, and that is going to help us some. We're going to go... no. I do not want to fight some nomads right now. We're going to go back to the review board and advancement. 1 hit point, 1 constitution. That's so bad. So bad. Alright, 4. 6 hit points. That's better. And then disarm, identify, hide. All that's improved. Merlin gets 2 hit points, 6 spell points. That's good. You'll see that little sun star down there at the bottom on top of Merlin's name. That is an important thing to denote. 4 hit points, 5 spell, 1 dex. Okay. So we're going to back out. I'm going to look at Omar real quick. What is your dexterity at, buddy? 12. It's not that bad. Ooh, yours is at 7. Yours is terrible. 17, 14, 14, and 14. I feel like our B team might actually be overall stronger than their A team. Could be wrong, though. Oh. One of the... And this is my fault. But one of the things that I did forget is when we go into the Adventurers Guild and we return, you gotta re-sing your song, which made us much easier to hit up until this point. I should have noticed due to the lack of the song playing. So, yeah, that's mildly inconvenient. Alright, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go back to over here. We're gonna go to the tavern. We're gonna actually get Marcus to order a drink. We'll get him some mead. Feeling generous. Alright, and then we're gonna leave the bar. Exit the tavern. 2 hobgoblins, that should be doable. Alright. Killed it in 6, killed it in 5. Alright, very easy. 30, 197. Then we take a look at 1. We're 105 short. And we're what? 225 short on that one. Everybody else has already hit the level and beyond. So when people die, bad juju magumbo happens, but what can you do? You can fight a couple spiders and hope for the best. Hit for 2, we killed it, and we killed it. Ooh, we got plate armor. Excellent. We love lamp. We found lamp there. 2 mercenaries, that shouldn't be a big deal. Hit him for 6. We hit him for 6 by the other one for 6. Hit him for 6 again, and Brian crushed him for 14. That works out great. Chainmail. Many of the undead monsters are capable of draining experience levels. That's awful. turning characters old and gray, or even turning characters to stone. Treat the undead with respect. In other words, kill them quickly. All right, Brian leveled up from that. I mean, we're nearby. I would probably prefer just to wait, if possible, as opposed to immediately going and use your spells and bard songs to lower the armor class of your entire party. The lower, the better. So yeah, that is one of the big differences there. Okay, searching. Your highest dexterity character will attack earliest in combat. Target particularly nasty monsters with spells and attacks from high dexterity characters first. Your less dexterous characters may not survive long enough to get a first strike. This is true. That's why I almost want to switch. Oh, 7 Mad Dog. I think we can handle this. I definitely think we're going to throw that out there, though. You know, let's do Vorpal Plating. Essentially, this will cause us to do additional 2 to 8 points of damage whenever we hurt somebody, I think. I'm going to put that up on Sir Grady. Sir Grady generally hits lighter than everybody else in general, so it feels like maybe he's the one that we want to cast on. It's not on him yet. Remember, we have to physically cast the spell. Okay, we got a kill. It's on him now, so next turn we'll have it. We got a couple of kills. Sir Grady got slapped. Marcus got slapped. I'm going to actually... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack. I am going to do a bard song here. And we're going to have that go off. Sir Grady. Defend. There's 5 Mad Dogs left and defend. Let's see what happens here. 4 left. 3 left. 2 left. Everybody got 1 hit point back there because of the song that we had Marcus sing there. Everybody's going to attack, double defend, and yes. 1 left, and 0 left. All right. We got through it. 210 experience, 947 pieces of gold. Be sure that your party is fully healed before entering a new dungeon. That is a good call. That also means that we can come up here, perfectly in line with it. We got 4 hit points. It's a little underwhelming, and 1 luck. It's fine. El Cid got 10 hit points and 1 constitution. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, we'll back out. We have enough money to actually do the other thing that I wanted to do here. I want to see something. Do we get to see what strength and intelligence, dexterity, and stuff do? No. Only in character creation. So I'll check it later and see. Man, we're almost out of time already? Gosh, this game just eats time. It's really good. All right, so it's like every 2 or 3 levels, you get to actually come back to the Council of Pink-Robed Individuals. I don't know. And you can do, you know, every level you get to go and get free advancement. But if you want to acquire spells, you have to go here and talk to them. And it costs us money. So we are going to get both of them. It's 1,000 each right now. Then it'll be, I think, 2,000 following that. And then it probably just goes up to maybe doubles every time. All right. And spell acquisition for Omar. Area enchant, holy water, mage, gauntlets, and wither strike. Yes. All right, let's just take a quick peek at the various spells that we have. We have a compass, so we don't get lost inside of dungeons. Word of healing, so a secondary heal. Battle skill, which will increase one of our party members. I believe this is in combat. I think it would be nice to see that being like told what's in combat, what's not in combat. This is clearly not an combat thing. Mage Flame is not in combat. Most of these are, like Arcfire and Freeze Foes are, but eh. And let's take a look at our Magician here. Area Enchant. Oh, Mage Gauntlets. Essentially makes a party member's hands or weapon more deadly, adding 4 to 16 points of damage. So it's kind of the same thing as Vorpal Plating, but slightly different. And Wither Strike turns stuff old, and it lowers their ability to attack and defend in combat. Alright, well, since I guess that's about the end of our adventure for this particular episode, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I really like this. I kind of hope something pops up here. We'll get close to the end of it, and then that's where I'll break it all down for you guys. But yeah, you guys, if you like what you see, you should definitely check it out. I plan to continue playing this. Like I said, I'm having a really good time with it, and I want to play it more, so I will do that. But there's a million other things to do all the time, so we'll see how rapidly these get uploaded. Anyway, folks, till the very next episode, let's see how this battle breaks down. And yeah, actually, hold on. Let's actually cast some spells. We'll do that, and we're gonna go to here. I don't really have anything that I need to do. Probably Vorpal Plating again on Sir Grady. Kind of makes sense. Oh, Sir Grady got slapped for 7. That's not great. Okay. We hit a lot of people, but we didn't really kill them. We killed one. Alright. 2 left. Attack, 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 defend, defend, and yes, killed and killed. Alright, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, folks, that's it for this episode. Till the very next one, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.